conscious Sagittarius, welcome to my channel on Oracle and Spirituality, and today is your reading for the next 15 days. So we're going to see what's going to happen in those 2 weeks in your life and in your energies. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to follow the evolution of your energies. My name is Gail. For those who don't know me, I am a life guide and a spiritual teacher, and I help meaning seekers navigate a more conscious life toward greater happiness. And check out the description box below because there is everything you need to know about this reading. And with no further ado, let's start with the cards. I'm using the French deck, the Belline Oracle. And so, Sagittarius, you've got for this reading, the cloister, happiness, union, thought, friendship, trading, and elevation. All right, so I'm talking to a Sagittarius right now who is going within, doing some type of introspection, maybe because it's needed at the moment. It's not because you want to escape from something. I don't think so, because of the other cards in the reading. There is some light, some hope. You're going within, you're doing your introspection, you're meditating, you're retreating. You're in that space, this inner space of you, or in a physical place where you can retreat and look after yourself. It can be a hospital. There is this idea of regenerating or looking after yourself. And there is some greenery here that tells me that there is life. It's not so much, but, you know, starting to be alive. There's life growing here, and it's blue behind the doors. So, based on the other cards, I don't think it's a prison. I don't think you're escaping from something. But because it's a Saturnian card, I think there is some heaviness around it still. You know, there is some protection needed. There is some seriousness. Like, by that I mean you're not wanting to have fun and laugh at the moment. This is not the energy that is surrounding you, that you are embodying at the moment. It's not the time to laugh. It's not the time to play. It's not the time to, you know, party. It's the time to retreat, calm down, go within, and look after yourself and be serious a little bit. That's how you are feeling at the moment. That's your state of mind. And in the reading, you have another energy. This energy is unconditional happiness, simple happiness type of energy, where you have simple things happening in your life at the moment within you, whether you know it or not, that are happening, that are just simple things from the daily life, you know, that can make you happy, that can bring you unconditional happiness, even though the situation may not be that rosy, you know. You have, sorry, you have those gifts given by the heavens, and this card is very high energetically. It's happiness at all levels, so it's a real happiness. It's not just a little pleasure that you get here and there that is very on the surface. It's very profound, and it's at all levels. But it's very simple. It's not, you know, necessarily the big thing. It can be the big thing too, but it has some sort of simplicity into it, you know? And it helps you see happiness and joy in situations that maybe look dark, and see that you can be happy also in those circumstances. So this energy manifests, so it's within you always. If you know shadow work, and all my videos talk about that. I've made a video on shadow work. You can watch it if you want to see what I mean, that the external world is always a reflection of the internal world. So this energy is always part of ourselves, you know, so part of you. But it would be more shadowy. You would not see it as you. You would not identify to it. You would identify to that energy, and you would say, I am feeling that way. You would not say you're feeling that way. But it's part of you, and it's wanting it to shine. So it wants you to see that you are also in that energy, that you also have that in you. But if it's in you, it always often manifests itself anyway as an external person or thing or a situation. So you may have in your life right now a person that is embodying that energy. And I'm saying that because also you have a union card here, so a collaboration, or, you know, a union, or a relationship with someone. It can be a relationship with yourself, you know. But if it manifests as an external circumstance or person, so you may have someone who is giving you a lot of happiness, you know, even simple happiness or bigger happiness, but it's at all levels. And I'm particularly drawn to the inconditionality of this card, because in here you also have this notion of, oh, there is a little bird here on the window. This card has also some unconditionality to it, but it would be more with unconditional love, while here it's more about unconditional happiness. And so you've got this person here bringing you something. It's given for free. I mean, you don't have anything to pay for it, you know. And also I'm saying that because there is also this card that is very not interested in transactions, you know, transactional affection. This card is not, if it's unconditional, you know, there is no transaction. You're not transactioning love. You're not trading love, you know. So that person is giving you those simple things, and you may not see that because you're in that kind of introverted, cold space of yours, even though there is still some hope, as I said, and some life. So clearly you're not desperate, that's what I want to say. But you may not see that you're having those gifts in some way. And right now you are, so what's crowning those two cards is the union card. So it may just be a union between two people, one person who feels that way and embodies that energy, and another person who embodies that energy. And you are in a relationship, in a collaboration. It may be at work. It may be love. You know, it may be a love relationship. It may be any type of association and, collaboration, working together, a duo, or any type of relationship where there are two people. It may be several people, you know, if this is not, because there are several things here, several gifts, so it can be given by different people. So it may be different people, you know, but this association is here talking about two people. Okay, it can be more. Of course, this card is normally a love card. It's wedding, it's love, ardent love, love at all levels, spiritual, mental, so intellectual, emotional, physical love, love at all levels. And so right now you are in, I'll finish my sentence. So it's not necessarily a love relationship that you're having, even though that card is talking about love. It just means that maybe you are collaborating on a project where you feel ardent love for that project. You know, there is a lot of, you see the flames and the hearts, and this is Venus, and also those flowers are the Venus flowers as well, and you know, it's on a pedestal, and so pedestal. And so you may put this project, you know, this collaboration on a pedestal, and it's very important and it's very ardent. You know, it's not necessarily romance. It's not necessarily a wedding. It's not necessarily a love relationship, but it may be that. So you are collaborating with that person or those people who are bringing you a lot of gifts and satisfaction, which you may need to see because you may not see it with this state of mind, although it's not, you're not closed off. You like you are, but it's a necessary recovery, I would say, time for yourself, because for some situation that is happening in your life, or something that happened, and you have to recover, you have to look after yourself. And in the near future, so in the next few days, this person who you are in a relationship with is gonna show you the part of the love they have for you as friendship. Because I said this is love at all levels. So all levels, it means commitment, it means friendship, intimacy. And so friendship and intimacy, I put it in the same bucket. And romantic love, passion. Okay, so you have those three elements. So love, passion, that hard thing. You have the commitment. You have the friendship, intimacy part. And so in the next few days, you'll see that this person, I think it's this one, or those ones, are going to show you, or is going to show you how good friends they are. Their sympathy, their protection, their help, their, you know, how a friend can be with you, you know, they're going to be like that. So if it's work, for example, you're working on a work project, they're not just going to be working on the work project. They're going to show you that they are your friends. They are show you things that only friends show to you, you know. They're going to protect you. And I'm thinking in that card, you are the flower, because this card is the one that I said, you Sagittarius, you are. So if you're not a Sagittarius, but you're dealing with a Sagittarius, you may revert the placements, you may revert the energies, you may revert the characters in the story, in the reading. Take it as it flies, as it fits your situation. So if you're not a Sagittarius, but you're interacting with a Sagittarius, I may be talking to you. Okay, so one is that card, someone else is this card. Someone is this card, someone else is that card. So the person who is embodying that card is the flower in this one, because this is the flower here that is being protected and that needs protection. And here you are needing protection, you are protecting yourself, and you are protected behind those doors. Because this flower is fragile, it can be anxious if you see how it looks, like that. Like even like that. That's the expression the flower has. So the dog is showing unconditional love. We talked about unconditional love also, you know, not transactional love, not transactional friendship. They're very thoughtful, very kind, very compassionate, very protective. So this is what that person we talked about here. So not only they're bringing you some gifts and some happiness, simple daily happiness, but also in the next few days they're going to show you how good friends they are and how they can look after you. You know, they're going to protect you, they're going to love you, their dogs are strong. And it may be a love relationship, you know, because here it strongly talks about love, and it's a Venus card, so of course it's very probable that it's a love relationship, even though it may not be. But if it is, you may have also sexuality involved in that card, because the dog is a very sexual animal. But otherwise, this card is not a sexual card at all. It talks only about friendship and being thoughtful and compassionate and kind and soft and caring and nurturing and like really helping. So you're going to discover, or you may know already, you know, it's not that you will discover, but you will see it in the next few days, how good this friend is, good as a friend, like how it's not just love, or it's not just sex, or it's not just, you know, things like that, but there is also a very friendly friendship aspect to your relationship, to your collaboration, to your association. It can be a family member, you know, it can take it as your situation fits, you know. And then later on, so still in those 2 weeks, so down the line, but it's also combined with that friendship card that I just talked about. So later down the line, we've got for those 2 weeks trading. So it's not to take as trading love or something. No. The meaning in this card is not about the title, the name of that card. For that reading, that particular reading, we're not talking about transactional love at all, as I said, because we already have 3 cards that are certainly not transactional. So do not mistake that card. And also you have this card that is very pure and like very solar and grandiose, and so it's not, and a very high frequency, so it's not transactional. It just means that you're going to talk a lot with that person. You're going to have a lot of conversations, text messages, exchanges, like you're going to really exchange energy. The flower will give back to the dog. You know, it's going to be an exchange, a real conversation, intimate conversation, one-on-one. You know, where you can really talk about real stuff, the real stuff that you know you're experiencing, and you can talk about those things only with a friend. So that's what's going to happen. You're really going to have a good talk, good conversations. Your energies will flow. Your kundalini, if it will flow as well. Like the kundalini is the sexual energy. So if it's a sexual relationship, like it involves sex, okay, maybe that, but the kundalini energy is okay, it's a sexual energy, but it means that it's the creative life force energy. Life force energy is a sexual energy, so is the sexual energy. So you're just gonna have your life force energy flowing in your body, you know, raising, moving up around your spinal cord and reaching the pineal gland. So that's what this card is about. And I'm talking about that kundalini energy thing because also you have this card just next to it happening as an advice for the reading. So that's how I'm going to interpret that card. But also in regard with this card, it's a lot of exchanges, you know, conversations, good conversations. You're just going to really have moments and times together, you know, really good quality time to have really good quality conversations and talks that are really important in regards with what you are feeling at the moment and experiencing. So it's going to really help you. And what the Oracle is advising you. Oh, and by the way, I didn't talk at all about that in the French reading, but so as I said at the beginning, this can be maybe a hospital, and here you also have this is the card for health, you know, doctors and chemists and stuff like that. So there may be something around your health. So that may be just something, a little thing on the side, yeah. So that may be why you're feeling that way, why you're retreating in some way, because you're in a hospital maybe and you're recovering, but your energies are gonna, your life force energy is gonna how do you say that? Move. It's not the word I'm looking for. It's gonna circulate. And you see the life here. Anyway, I talked about it, and there is also here, yeah, some grass. So, yeah, your life force is circulating, active. And the oracle is asking you to be positive. So be positive, focus on these green things, you know, and the blue sky. Focus on the positive things, you know, that this other person is bringing you, or if it's within you and it's a relationship with you and you and yourself. Focus on the positive things you have in your life, in yourself. Have gratitude for those things that you already have. See the positive in the situations, even situations that don't look, because these may look terrible, you know, it may look like a prison, but do not look at it like that. Be positive. Be positive. See this union. Be positive. See that you've got this. This is beautiful. This is your current situation. Be positive. See that you've got that. That's beautiful. See this friendship, the positive of that card. This is really positive. The friends, someone who cares about you, who really do care about you, who really do protect you and look after you and nurture you. That's really positive. See that your energy circulates. See the conversations that you're having with that person. Be positive. That's the only thing you have to do. Okay, Sagittarius? Share with another Sagittarius who may benefit this reading. Thumbs up if you like the video. I'm very happy, and each time I see likes on my videos, like, it really, really, really touched me deeply, and it makes me really happy. And subscribe if you want to follow the evolution of your energies. So it's not just to make me happy, because it makes me happy too when I see new subscribers. I do get new subscribers every day, and it makes me happy. But it's also, if you subscribe, it's also for you to follow the energies, your next predictions, the updates, get the updates. And I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Or now in another of my videos. You can check out your sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, and if you're interacting with someone, you can check their sign and see how your two energies are going to interact with each other for the next 2 weeks. And have a very beautiful day, and stay positive, Sagittarius. Bye.